So hello there, and today I'm going to talk about how you can be more productive. And I guarantee you these will work on you cause they worked on me, and I was the most unproductive guy for the past 10 years or so.
This kind of behavior is never tolerated in Boracua. They put you in jail right away.
Until recently when I started to get my life in order. Also, side note, I'm not one of those like David Goggins type of people who wakes up at 3 a.m. and is like 100% productive all day long. And that is like definitely not the case for me. So relax, you can wake up like a little bit later and get going. So anyways, enough of the past lazy me, and let's get you back on track. So being productive lets you achieve more of your goals, reduce your stress levels, and basically achieve more in life. So in the past year, I've been like writing down a bunch of things and constantly like analyzing myself. And I realized that productivity can be like separated into 4 different layers. So all of them work like really good, even separately. But trust me, if you put them all together, you will achieve a lot more. And if you put them together, they support each other just like us. So let's get into it. So the first layer is to set clear goals and prioritize your tasks. So this in my mind might be like one of the most important things, or phrasing it differently, it's your purpose. So if you really want to be productive, then you need to know why you want something in the first place.
Why?
And then you can set your goals. Like if you're continually asking yourself like, damn, why can't I achieve my goals? Like starting a website, creating more wealth, or even doing that handstand push-up that you saw Chris Heria doing on his channel. Then you need to take a step back and ask yourself why you want it in the first place. So in my opinion, your goal needs to be a bit more than just like, I want to be rich. It really has to mean something for you. So when you identify what you want in life, you can like break it down into more like actionable steps. This will help you stay focused, motivated, and it will make it easier for you to measure your progress. So moving on a bit further, if you have your clear goals, it's important to prioritize your tasks. Identify the most important ones and do them first. So this will help you make the most out of your time and energy and ensure you're working towards your goals. So moving on to layer number 2. And it's use productivity tools and stay motivated. So there are like a bunch of productivity tools out there that help you keep like focused and organized. Use tools like tasks list that like Monday.com provides you with, calendars, notes. My favorite one is the Notes app. And to this day, it really blows my mind how people can like go about life without writing their tasks and goals down. It's really weird. Also, a calendar may be a physical one or even the one on your phone. And it's there to actively and intentionally block out time for the things you want to do. Like assuming you wrote them down, of course. And just to hammer this down even more, here's a quote by David Allen. And it's, your brain is for having ideas, not for holding them. And it's also super important to stay motivated. Celebrate your accomplishments no matter how small they seem. Like really try to remember why you're working towards your goals and keep that in mind while you're working. Like currently, for example, I'm still yet to achieve the full planche. So from time to time, I have to remind myself that this is the end goal and there are so many smaller steps in between. And when I remind myself this, I tend to get back on track. And when I don't, I slap myself silly and I continue on. Like amazing advice, man. Thank you. So moving on. This brings us to the third layer, and it is take breaks and keep an eye on your health. So taking regular breaks can keep you like refreshed and avoid burnout. So set the timer for a short break every hour or so, and you can use this time to stretch, go for a walk, or just do something relaxing. So also keep an eye on your health, and I'll break it down into 3 things. First one is sleep, and this is really important. So if you feel like super burnt out while doing a task, then you obviously need to regulate your sleep routine. And if you want to know more about sleep, I talked about it in my previous video, which is over here. So the second one is food, and if your diet is not on point, then I will guarantee you this will like throw you off the trail. Try to keep your diet healthy. Don't overconsume like fatty foods or like heavy foods in general in the middle of the day. Or in general. I'm not going to go over on what you should eat, but stick to whole foods like eggs, meat, potatoes, corn, and obviously fruits and vegetables. And I will guarantee you, once you get used to like eating healthy, you will immediately notice when your diet is going off the rails. Like at this point, when I moved from like Estonia to Portugal and I'm still like traveling around over here, I can immediately spot the changes in my moods and well-being in general if I'm eating like these processed foods. So yeah, be healthy. And the third one is sports and destructive substances. And this played like a huge role in my boost of productivity. So if you smoke like cigarettes, drink alcohol, or have like a problem with other substances, I recommend you to stop immediately. And trust me, I know that this is really hard to do. I used to have like a massive drinking problem, also a massive smoking problem, and also a massive substance problem in the past. And for the past 10 years actually. So getting sober and quitting those substances played like a huge role in my productivity, and I highly suggest you do this. Also, you can let me know down in the comments below if you are struggling with addiction or if you overcome it, how did you do it? I would really like to know. So also, if you like this video, you can click the thumbs up, and it really lets me know that you like these kind of things, and I will create more. Moving on. So this brings us to the fourth layer and the last one. So create a routine and eliminate distractions. So establishing a routine is key to being productive. So try to create like a schedule that works for you and stick to it as much as you can. This will help you develop like good habits and eliminate distractions, making it way easier to focus on tasks. Speaking of distractions, it's important to eliminate them as much as possible. So turn off notifications on your phone, close the unnecessary tabs on your computer, and find a quiet place to work in. This will help you stay focused and just avoid wasting time in general. So if you want to get your routine or your morning routine in specific, like on point, then you can check out this video where I went through like all of the things I do in the morning to keep me productive throughout the day. So this all being said, like these strategies will definitely help you out and make you achieve more in life. And just a heads up, it's going to be difficult at times, and don't worry man, you got this. So I really do appreciate you being here and you watching this, and I hope to see you next time. Until that time, stay productive and peace.